A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So today's lesson is about al-maf'ulu li'ajlih. Al-maf'ulu li'ajlih. So if you still remember, yesterday we learned another maf'ul, which is al-maf'ul al-mutlaq. Al-maf'ul al-mutlaq, the absolute object. And before this, you have also learned about al-maf'ul bih. Al-maf'ul bih. So as for now, there are three maf'ulat. Okay, there are three maf'ulat, but you will learn some others in the future. But for today, let us look at al-maf'ul li'ajli. Al-maf'ul li'ajli. So maf'ul is translated as object. Li'ajlihi, this is a combination of three words. Li, first, the word li. For, second, the word ajli, reason, or for the sake. And third is the word he, it, for the sake of it. This is what we translate the word li'ajlihi, for the sake of it. So what does it mean here? Maf'ul, al-maf'ul li'ajli means that you do an activity for the sake of it. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? For the sake of this. So that is what we want to learn today. Al-maf'ul li'ajlihi. Let us look at some examples. Now, naqra al-mithal al-awwal. Al-mithal al-awwal. Usalli ta'atan lillahi. Usalli ta'atan lillahi. Naam. Ma makna usalli ta'atan lillahi? Anyone? Do you know all these words? Usalli ta'a lillah.
Saja aku taat kerana Allah.
Saja aku taat kerana Allah. Okay. What about usalli?
I pray.
I pray. Naam. So usalli is I pray. Ta'a?
To
what?
Allah.
To Allah is lillah. Yes.
To obey.
Lillah, to obey. Yes. That is the meaning of ta'at. Ta'at, as in Malay we also say ta'at, but it is an Arabic word. We say ta'at. Okay. So what is the meaning of the whole sentence? I pray.
I pray to obey
To
Allah.
obey Allah.
Allah. Naam. So if you look at the sentence, you have a verb, usalli. So usalli. And then you want to explain, why do you pray? Why do you pray? Because of this. Ta'atan lillah. Because of you want to obey Allah. So here the word obey here, this is a masdar. This is a verbal noun from the word ta'a. From the word ta'a. Yata'u or yatu'u. Yata'u. Ta'a yata'u. Which means to obey. To obey. Yeah. So ta'a is a masdar, is a verbal noun taken from this word. Ta'a yata'u, to say, to obey or obeying. So what do you do to make a maf'ul li'ajli? Okay, to make a maf'ul li'ajli in the sentence. Okay, you think about the reason. Why do you do this action? Okay, why do you do this action? And then you find the reason why, because I want to do this. I want to obey Allah. Okay, so once you have found the verb that you want to use, what do you do next is you change it to a masdar. You change it to the masdar of this verb, not this verb. Okay, the masdar of the second verb, which is not mentioned in the sentence. Okay, so this is the masdar that you will find in the dictionary. So what do? You just put that word, but the meaning is now to obey or obeying. Okay, so ta'a, obey. So I pray to obey, or in order to obey lillahi ta'ala. Okay, so this is what we mean by al-maf'ul li'ajlihi. Okay, for the sake of it. So we do this action for the sake of it. So it means that you need to have a verb in the sentence, and then another verb, but it should be changed to a verbal noun. Okay, so you have two verbs. The meaning in the meaning you have two verbs. I pray and then I obey. Then instead of using a verb, we use a masdar. Okay, So this is the example of al-maf'ul li'ajli for the first example. Usalli ta'atan lillah. We look at the second example. Al-mithal al-thani. Al-mithal al-thani. Naam. Ijtahada at-talibu raghbatan fil ilmi. Ijtahada talib raghbatan fil ilmi. Okay, can anyone guess the meaning? Ijtahada yajtahidu, the mudhari is yajtahidu.
Hardworking.
Hard work, yes, to be hardworking. Ijtahada, okay, to strive. So here the talib ijtahada, okay. At-talib ijtahada. So he works hard, he study hard. Why is that? For what purpose? So this is the purpose. Okay, why did he work hard? Because of this. Raghbatan. Raghbatan fil ilmi. Raghbatan means because he likes, he wants, okay, or he loves, because he loves or loving what? He loves knowledge, because he wants to acquire knowledge. Raghbatan. So here the word raghbatan is the purpose. Why did the talib ijtahada? Okay, so raghbatan, again, raghbatan is the purpose why the talib ijtahada. So if you look at the word raghbatan, this is another masdar. This is another verbal noun, which is taken from the fi'il riba. Again, you will have a fi'il for that word, for the masdar. Riba. Riba means to love, okay, or to what you want something. You say riba, and the mudhari is yarghabu. Yarghabu. So raghiba yarghabu, he loves. So why did the talib ijtahada? You can also say because he yarghabul ilma, because he wants knowledge. But instead of using a verb, we use a masdar. Okay, we change the verb to a masdar. We put it in a sentence, so it becomes maf'ul, al-maf'ul li ajlihi. Okay, so al-maf'ul li ajlihi. So this is the second example of al-maf'ul li ajlihi. Only for this word, not the whole raghbatan fil ilmi. These are just additional words. Okay, to explain raghbatan, he love what? He love knowledge, he love something else. Okay, raghbatan.
So we only add the marbuta, is it?
Not necessarily you need to have the ta marbuta. If you remember in the lesson of al-masdar, the verbal noun, we said masdar, if it is from three-letter fi'il, then the masdar, it depends, you have to depend on the dictionary, on the kamus. So in the kamus, if you look up in the kamus, the word raghiba yarghabu, the masdar is this, raghbatan. So why do you have ta marbuta? I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the masdar for the word raghiba. But if it is 4-letter and above, then as we have learned, you have the pattern, you have the wazan that you can follow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it depends on the verb that you are using.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. الآن المثال الثالث. المثال الثالث. المثال الثالث زرت عائشة. زرت عائشة حبا لها. حبا لها. زرت, anyone? زرت بمعنى, can you guess the meaning? Or from which verb is this?
Visit. Zara.
Zara, good. Yes, this is from the fi'il Zara yazuru. Okay, the fi'il Zara, fi'il madin. Zara yazuru. And this is, of course, with the domir ana, we say zurtu. I visited. So I visited Aisha. This is the maf'ulun bih. This is the maf'ulun bih that we have learned previously. Zurtu Aisha. So the question is, why did you visit Aisha? For what purpose? What is the reason? So this is the reason for visiting Aisha. We say hubban laha. Hub bima'na
Love.
love. Love. This is from the word yuhibbu. Right? Ahabba, yuhibbu. Or you can say zurtu Aisha limaza li yuhibbuha, because I love her or because I like her. Okay. So here we change from the fi'il yuhibbu, you change to a masdar. We say hub. Hub. So you just put the word masdar, so it becomes why? Love, for the sake of my love to her. This is another example of al-maf'ul li'ajli. Okay. So to summarize what we have seen here, al-maf'ul li'ajli or al-maf'ul li'ajli, as per the topic, al-maf'ul li'ajli is a noun, or to be specific, a verbal noun. Okay, a verbal noun which is taken from a verb, to explain the reason why you do another action, why you do that action. So this action, for example, usalli, why is that? Because I want to obey Allah. So you take the masdar for the word obey and put it here, so it becomes maf'ul li'ajli. The same goes to the second word, raghbatan. Why? Why did you do this? Why did the talib ijtahada? Because of this, maf'ul li'ajli. Why did you visit Aisha? Because of this, maf'ul li'ajli. Okay, so that is basically al-maf'ul li'ajli. And another important point about al-maf'ul li'ajli, if you
Ustaz,
notice,
ragbatan tu apa maksud dia?
mana? Raghbatan.
Ragbatan.
Raghbatan, love or wants. So he worked hard because he wants knowledge, or he likes knowledge, or he loves knowledge. Raghbatan fi. This is from the fi'il raghiba yarghabu, to love or to like. Okay. Okay. Another important point about al-maf'ul li'ajli, okay, is that what is the hukum of al-maf'ul li'ajli? Is it marfu'? Is it mansub? Or is it majrur? What do you think by looking at the ending here?
Mansub.
Mansub. Good. Yes. So remember this. Al-maf'ul li'ajli, as in other maf'ulat, as in maf'ul bi, as in maf'ul mutlaq that we learned yesterday, this is always in the state of mansub. So every time you see this word maf'ul, all maf'ul are mansub. So when it is mansub, of course, most of the time we will end the word with fathah. Okay, with a fathah. So we say, instead of ta'atun, we say ta'atan. Instead of raghbatun, we say raghbatan. Instead of hubbun, we say hubban. Okay, any questions so far? No question? Okay, if there is no question, let us look at the qa'idah. Naqra al-qa'idah. So al-qa'idah, okay, thank you. Al-qa'idah says, al-maf'ulu li'ajli. What is maf'ul li'ajli? Al-maf'ul li'ajlihi masdar. So as I mentioned before, it must be a masdar. It is a verbal noun, which is taken from a word, taken from a fi'l, a verb. Okay, so it is masdar. And the second thing, this is the state of the word. It is always in the state of mansub, of nasab. So mansub, when it is mansub, of course, okay, you end it with a fathah, mansub. Okay, so these two are important. It must be masdar and it must be in the state of mansub. And this part, it is just to explain the function of al-maf'ul li'ajli. So it says the function of al-maf'ul li'ajlihi is yubayyinu sababa huduthil fi'li, is to explain the reason why that action happens, why that action takes place. Yeah, hudus is to take place. Hadasa, al-fi'l, the verb. So why did you do that? So as we have seen earlier, he worked hard because he loved knowledge, right? Okay, and normally ya'ti, it comes. It means the maf'ul li'ajli. So why do you have maf'ul li'ajli? Jawaban. So it comes as an answer. Jawab. Li su'alin, as an answer to a su'al, to a question. Yabda'u bi limaza. Or lima, or limaza. To a question that starts with lima or limaza. So let us go back to this question. So so these examples. Usalli. So first you say usalli, I pray, and then I ask you a question. Limaza tusalli? Why do you pray? Limaza tusalli? So here is the answer. Usalli ta'atan lillah. Okay, so this is what they mean here. Ya'ti as a jawab, as an answer to a question start with lima. Lima and limaza is similar. Why? Ijtahada talib. This is a complete sentence already. Ijtahada talib. And then you ask the question, limaza? why did the talib ijtahada? Lima ijtahada talib? And then you answer, oh, raghbatan fil ilmi, because he loved knowledge. Then this is the answer for the question, limaza or lima. And the
So Ustaz,
yes,
sorry. This is like an alternative to using li'anna, lah, right?
yes, yes. There are many ways to answer the question limaza, right? One of the way is using li'anna. Yes, you can use li'anna. You can say, oh, usalli li'annani uti Allah, because I obey Allah. Yes, you can answer using li'anna. You can answer using a verb. Usalli li uti Allah, to obey Allah. And another alternative is using mas al maf'ul li ajli. Yes, you are correct. This is another alternative. Okay. Now, kama fil misal al-awwal, as in the first misal, as in the first example, as what I explained just now. So fatuktabul jumla, so the sentence is written, tuktabu is written, usalli ta'atan lillah, jawaban as an answer for the soal limaza tusalli. Alright, so this is the lesson on al-maf'ul li ajli. Okay, any other questions? Maf'ul li ajli. Okay, and normally there are you will see the same words are being used again and again for maf'ul li ajli. So we will see from the exercises. In the exercise, you will see all some of these words. Okay, you can use them in your sentences. All right. So now let us move to the exercise. At-tadribat for the maf'ul li ajli. Al-maf'ul li ajli. Let us look at التدريب الأول. التدريب الأول استخرج المفعول لأجله. So take out the مفعول لأجله. So find where is the مفعول لأجله من الجمل الآتية. This is just here to train us to see, oh, where is the مفعول لأجله, in order for us to understand why did the person do the action. Okay, so you will see verbs in front of all these sentences. You will see verbs, and then you will find the reason why did they do all this. Okay, so find the reason. Okay, let us look at the misal al-awwal. Al-misal al-awwal, rabba al-abu awladahu ihtimaman bihim. Rabba al-abu awladahu ihtimaman bihim. Okay. Can you give me the meaning? Rabba, anyone? Rabba, yurabbi. You have seen this word yesterday. Rabba, yurabbi. Tarbiyah. Yesterday we learned the word. Rabba, yurabbi, tarbiyah. Sorry, not yesterday, on Monday.
Educating.
To educate, yes. Rabba is to educate. Educate. Rabba al-ab. So the father educated his awlad.
The boy, the kid.
The kids, the boys, or the children. So here in this sentence, we can translate as the children, or his children. Awladahu. Okay. So, ihtimaman bihim. Ihtimam. Anyone? Ihtimam.
Important.
Important. Care. So in this jumlah, we translate as care, caring. Bihim, him, for the awlad. So what is the meaning of the whole sentence? Bear in mind that we have a maf'ul li ajli. So we need to translate as accordingly.
The father teaches the son the importance to him.
The important. Okay, in this sentence we don't translate ihtimam as the important. In other sentence, yes. Here we translate this as to care.
The father educated his children because he cares for them.
Because he cares them. Yes, because he cares for them. Yes, correct. So the father educated his children because, see, we add the word because here. Why? Because we understand that this is a maf'ul li ajli. So maf'ul li ajli, you want to explain because so and so. So even though the word because you don't see the word li'anna or you don't see the word li in the sentence, but it will translate as because this word is maf'ul li'ajli, because of this, because you care, because he cares for them. You understand that? Okay, so that is why we add the word because here, even though it is not mentioned in the sentence. Okay, so where is the maf'ul li'ajli?
ihtimam.
Of course, ihtimam. Okay, of course, this is ihtimam. So as we have mentioned, ihtimam, maf'ul li'ajli, this is a masdar, and every masdar must come from a verb, or there must be a verb for the word ihtimam. So what is the verb for the word ihtimam? The word is ihtamma. So you have seen this word a lot, right? Ihtamma, cares for. Ihtamma al-islamu bi, so and so, right? Ihtamma fi'il madi. Anybody remembers fi'il mudari for the word ihtamma? Yeah? Anyone remember?
Important.
Yeah? Yahtammu. Yahtammu. Okay, so yahtammu, ihtamma, yahtammu. So these two are the verbs. Ihtamma for fi'il madin and yahtammu for fi'il mudari, and ihtimam is the masdar. So as what we have learned in the topic of masdar, how do you translate the masdar? It depends. Sometimes you can translate as the verb itself, to care. So in this sentence, we translate it as the meaning as a verb. So the father educated her children to care for them because he cares for them. Okay, good. That is number one. Okay, so for the other jumlah, you find the maf'ul li'ajli, and also try to figure out what is the fi'l. Okay, so it is a good exercise. You know a masdar, and then you try to find out the fi'l. Fi'l madi, fi'l mudari, and also the masdar. Okay, let us look at the misal al-thani. A'taitul faqira at-ta'am shafaqatan alayhi. A'taitu. Anybody knows the meaning of a'taitu? This is from the fi'l a'ta, yu'ti. We have seen this one in the topic al-masdar.
I give.
I give, yes. So a'ta is to give. A'ta. A'taitu, I gave. I gave. So I gave the faqir, I gave the poor. What did I give them? What did I give them? Ta'am. I gave them food. Okay. Shafaqatan alayhi. Shafaqa, this is what? Pity. You are pitying them. Alayhi, you are pitying the person. Shafaqatan alayhi. Okay. So aina al-maf'ul li'ajli.
Syafaqatan.
Shafaqatan. The word shafaqatan. Yes. So from the meaning, we know this is the maf'ul li'ajli. Why did you do this? Limadha a'tayta al-faqira ta'am? Shafaqatan. Because I pity for them. Shafaqatan. So shafaqa is the maf'ul li'ajli. And again, we want to know what is the fi'l. So the word shafaqa, the fi'l for the word shafaqa is ashfaqa. Ashfaqa, to pity. To pity someone, you say ashfaqa yushfiqu. Okay, or to be compassionate, you say yushfiqu. You say, oh, ana ushfiqu, because I pity him. Ushfiqu alayhi. Okay. Okay, so that is haza lil jumla al-thaniya. Al-jumla thalitha. Okay. Give me the maf'ul li'ajli.
Syukran.
Shukran. Good. Yes, na'am, sahih. Shukran is the maf'ul li'ajli because this explain yahmadu. Yahmadul muslimu rabbahu. Yahmadu bimana
Terpuji. Word trust. Praiseworthy.
praiseworthy. This is the verb, to praise. Praiseworthy, you say hamdun. But this is the verb, you say praise. So the Muslim praise his God. Limaza? Why? Why did he praise his God? Because of this shukran. He want to
Because he is grateful.
be grateful, right? He want to be grateful ala ni'amihi. Ni'am is jama for the word ni'mah. He want to be grateful for his His ni'mah,
Many
his many
blessings.
his many blessings, his many gifts, his many favors, right? So here, if you look at the word shukran, this just now we say because he want to thanking or be grateful. Okay, so this is the maf'ul li ajli. So what is the fi'l? There must be a fi'l for this word shuk. So normally when you thank somebody, you say shukran, right? So what is the meaning shukran actually? So this is the meaning shukran. What is the fi'l?
Syukur.
Shukur is a noun again. So fi'l you must read with the wazn of a fi'l. We have learned the wazn of a fi'l. Fa'ala, fa'ula, fa'ila. So what do you think, Shah? Shakara, Shakura or Shakira?
Kira,
Shakira, no, Shakara. So this is how you read the word. To say to thank somebody, you say Shakara. Shakara Allah, he thanked Allah. Shakara. This is the fi'l madi. And what is the mudari? Yes.
Guru,
Yashkuru, good. So Yashkuru is the mudari. So the masdar is shukr. Shukr is the masdar. Shukran. So we say shukran. So in this sentence, we want to say, because he want to thank his God, instead of using yashkuru, you can also say yashkuru. You can say Yahmadul Muslim Rabbahu li, but you need to have harful jar li. You need to say to, because you want to say to. You say li, liyashkurullah or liyashkurallah. That is correct. But you can also use a masdar. Instead of using a verb, you use a masdar. And when you use a masdar, there is no need for you to use li anymore. You can use, but without li is also correct. But with the condition that you make sure that it ends with a fathah. It becomes mansub because you want to make it al-maf'ul li-ajli. Okay, so this is the meaning of shukr. Thanking him because he wants to, or you can translate it as a verb as well. You want to, because he wants to thank him for his many favors. Naam. هذه الجملة الثالثة. الجملة الرابعة. Ahmad yatasaddaq. Of course, you can start with Ahmad, you can start with noun, you can start with fi'l, it doesn't matter. Okay, as long as you have a fi'l in the sentence. Yatasaddaqu Ahmad ibtigha'a mardatillah. Ahmad, what did Ahmad do? Yatasaddaq. Anyone? Yatasaddaqu.
bersedekah,
Sedekah, yes, to give as a charity, right? Yatasaddaq. This is the word sadaqah. So Ahmad gave charity or gave sadaqah. Ahmad gave sadaqah. Okay, why? Why did he give sadaqah? Limaza? So we ask a question. Limaza yatasaddaq? Where is the maf'ul li ajli to answer the question? Ibtigha. Yes, so this is the maf'ul li ajli. Ibtigha, because he is searching or he is looking for what? This is just to complete the sentence. He is looking for Allah's mardat. So what is this word? Mardatillah. I believe you all blessing of Allah. Mardatillah, it is the love of Allah, the rida of Allah. That is mardatillah. Now the rida of Allah. So we say mardatillah. Okay. So he want Allah to be pleased with him. Mardatillah. Now, so sahih. Haza huwa al-maf'ul al-mutlaq. Okay, so again, we want to know what is the fi'l for ibtigha. There will be a fi'l. There will be fi'l. If you look at the word ibtigha, this is following the wazn ifti'al. Ifti'al. Ibtigha is similar to ifti'al. So from this wazn, ifti'al, can you find out what is the fi'l? This is from the lesson of masdar. What is the fi'l if the masdar is ifti'al? Anyone? Anyone remember? Ifti'al is the masdar, and what is the
Alam.
Naam?
Alam.
Alam? No, the wasn't fi'l. Af'ala, not ifti'al. Af'ala is if'al.
Ifta'ala.
Ifta'ala, good. Naam, ifta'ala. Yes, this is from the fi'il ifta'ala. So ifta'ala yafta'ilu and the masdar is ifti'al. So now you have the word ibtigha. Ibtigha. So can you guess what is the fi'il? Try to form the fi'il. Follow the wazan ifti'al, ifta'ala. So ibtagha. Yes, this part is correct. What about the last one? The last one here you have this alif and hamza. Alif and hamza, this is problematic letter hamza. So this is actually an alif maksura. Alif maksura. Okay, remember we have learned about the harful illa, alif wawiyah. So when you have alif wawiyah, you will see sometimes they replace it with a different word. Okay, so this is the fi'il ibtagha. Ibtagha. Ibtagha fi'il madi. ibtagha fi'il madi, fi'il mudari, yabtaghi. Yabtaghi, looking for or searching for what? Yabtaghi. Okay, yabtaghi. Ibtagha yabtaghi, and the masdar is ibtigha. So he gave charity because of this. You can also say li ibtigha. You can add li if you want. Or you can use the fi'il yabtaghi because the yabtaghi. He wants to look, he wants to search for, he wants to get Allah's rida. Now, okay, so this is the maf'ul li ajli. We try number 5. لا يشرب المؤمن الخمر خوفا من الله. لا يشرب المؤمن الخمر. Anyone? This one? So the mu'min,
It do not drink the mu'min alcohol
alcohol.
because of being afraid of Allah.
Yes, correct. So the mu'min la yashrab, he does not drink alcohol, khamr, arak kan. So alcoholic beverage, like we say al-khamr. So the mu'min does not drink al-khamr. Why? Limaza la yashrab? Why don't they drink? Khawfan, khawfan, fear. But since this is the maf'ul li ajli, so we add the word because of his fear to Allah. Okay, so this is the maf'ul li ajli, answering this part of the sentence. Khawfan min Allah. Okay, so that is the maf'ul li ajli, the masdar. What is the fi'il? What is the fi'il for the word khawf? Anybody knows the fi'il? You want to say I'm afraid. So what is the fi'il?
Khafa.
Khafa, na'am, sahih repeat. Khafa. Khafa is the fi'il madi and the fi'il mudari is yakhaf. So we say yakhaf. Yakhafu. Khawf is the masdar. Khawfa, yakhafu, khawf. Khawf. So you have a choice. You can use the fi'il. Okay? You can use the fi'il in the sentence. You can say La yashrabul mu'minul khaf al-khamra liyakhafa Allah, for example, because he fears Allah. Okay, or khawf min Allah, khawfan. Or you can also add lam li khawfi. So these are the other alternative for the same meaning. Okay, so this is the at-tadrib al-awwal, okay, al-maf'ul bi, and we have also seen their fi'il, their corresponding fi'il. Now, any question for the misal al-awwal? You can start memorizing all these words, because next time if they ask you to write a sentence using maf'ul mutlaq, because not many words you can use for maf'ul mutlaq. For maf'ul li ajli. For the other maf'ulat, you can have many words, but for maf'ul li ajli, normally the words are limited. Okay, the words are limited. Not all words, not all fi'il can be used for maf'ul li ajli. Now,
Ustaz,
yeah.
in the last sentence, right? Why is there halfan min Allah? Why is it not like straight halfan Allah?
Okay, good question. Okay. In the last sentence, why do we say khawfan min Allah? Why don't we say khawf Allah? Okay, good question. If you are using the fi'il, sorry, if you look in the dictionary, okay, let us look at the dictionary. Okay, we want to see whether the fi'l is used together with a harful jar or not. Okay, the word khafa, the fi'l khafa in the dictionary, it says you can use immediately with the maf'ulun bih. For example, you say al-mu'minu khafa or yakhafullah. You can use it straight away, or you can also use it together with harf al-ful jar, yakhafu minallah. Yakhafu minallah. You can use it straight away with a harful jar or with harful jar. But normally when you use it as a maf'ul li ajli, okay, if you use with maf'ul li ajli, you will have to use with min. Okay, so this is just a phrase. Khawfan, you just add khawfan minallah. Khawfan minallah. Okay, because he is afraid from Allah. Okay, so this is like a phrase. Khawfan minallah. Okay, repeat.
Okay, Ustaz.
Okay, so sometimes there are phrases that we have to follow. Like mardatillah, here you don't have to have any harful jar. You just say mardatillah. You don't say mardat min Allah or mardat lillah. No. Okay, but khawfan, normally they use it together with min. Khawfan min Allah. Okay, now let us look at at-tadrib ats-tsani. Nanzur ila atau nantaqil ila at-tadrib ats-tsani. We move to at-tadrib ats-tsani. Al-imla al-faraghat. Imla al-faragh bil maf'ul li ajli al-munasib min al-qa'imah. Imla al-faraghat with maf'ul li ajli. So they have given you all maf'ul li ajli that you can use fi hadhihi al-jumal from the qa'imah, from the list. Nah. ما هو المفعول لأجل الأول؟ Okay. أصوم رمضان لله. What is the suitable? Of course, here you have to look at the meaning.
Ta'atan.
Ta'atan, good. Ta'atan lillah. So asumu Ramadan. So the meaning is suitable. The meaning is correct. Asumu Ramadan. I fast Ramadan. Why? Because for the sake of obeying Allah. Ta'atan. So here it is ta'atan. Ta'atan lillah. For the sake of obeying Allah. So notice I translate as for the sake of, because it is maf'ul li ajli, for the sake of it. Li ajlihi. So for the sake of it, I pray, I fast Ramadan. Naam. Ta'an lillah. And don't forget here, you need to show this part. Ta'atan. Naam. Al-jumlatu thaniya. Aqumu li ustazi. Ma ma'na kalima aqum in the jumlah? Qama yaqumu.
Saya bangun. I awake.
So I stand up. And I stand up. So aqumu. Why did you stand up for your ustaz? Why did you stand up? So the ustaz, this is during your primary school, right? Your secondary school. The ustaz came in. So all of you stand up. Well, limaza? What was the reason? Limaza? Is it talaban li ustaz? Is it ihtiraman li ustaz? Is it ta'atan lil ustaz? Is it tanziman? Is it takbiran? So here you can have two. There are two possible answers. There are two possible answers. You just need to look at the meaning. Aqumu, so I stand up for the sake of this. To my ustaz. Anyone?
Tak tahu.
Tak tahu.
Ihtarama, Ustaz.
Ihtiraman. Okay, mana ihtiram?
To prioritize.
No, this is not to prioritize. Ihtarama, yeah, to respect. Naam, ihtiraman is to respect. So here you say aqumu, or I stand up because I respect my ustaz, to respect my ustaz. Okay, so we say ihtiraman li ustazi. So this can be a correct answer. Okay, ihtiraman li ustazi. There is another word, another suitable word. Another word is this, takdiran. Takdir is to appreciate. To appreciate, because you appreciate your ustaz, for example, you stand up for him. Okay, so both of these are suitable in terms of the meaning. Both of them are suitable. But the rest, talaban li ustaz, because you are seeking my ustaz, I'm seeking my ustaz. No, this is not suitable in terms of the meaning. Now, السؤال الثالث. Osman ijtahad. Ijtahad Osman because of knowledge. Because of what? He want to what of knowledge? Ijtahad Osman. The most talaban. Naam, talaban. Ma mana talab? Talab di mana?
Fine.
To find. Talab is this, yes, it can be to find, to search for, to seek for knowledge. So we say talab. This is from the word talaba yatlubu, talib, a student, a seeker of knowledge. Yes, the answer is talab, talaban. Okay, you add this talaban lil ilmi. So again, as per Rizki's question earlier, why do you need harful jar, khawfan min Allah? So sometimes they just put a harful jar as a phrase. So similar to this, talaba. You don't say talabal ilmi, ijtahada Usman. For this reason, you need to have li. Ijtahada Usmanu talaban lil ilmi. Okay, we don't just say ijtahada Usman talabal ilmi. Okay, most of the time you will see this harful jar in the end. Okay, so this is how they use maf'ul li'ajli. Nah, talaban lil ilmi. Okay, any question?
Oh, Ustaz.
Yes, yes.
Istihadah tadi apa?
Ijtahada work hard.
Oh, okay.
Osman worked hard because of what? Because he is seeking knowledge, or he wants to seek knowledge. Al-jumlatu rabi'ah. Yaqifu syurtiyu fi syari' lil murur. Okay, asyurti, anybody knows the meaning of syurti? Syurta, syurti. Syurti bermakna policeman. A policeman is syurti. Syurtiyu, a policeman, syurti. So what does the syurti do? Yaqifu. Anybody remember the word yaqifu?
Stop.
Stop. Another meaning of yaqifu. Yes, stop is correct, but here it is not stop. Another meaning for the word waqafa yaqifu is to stand. Stand. Okay, so there are two meanings for the word waqafa yaqifu, to stop and to stand. So here it is to stand. So the shurti, the policeman, he stands in the shari, in the street. What was the reason? Why does he stand in the street? Lil murur. Murur is traffic. Traffic. So he's there to do something about the traffic.
To take care of the traffic.
Of the traffic. So what is the word?
Tanziman.
Tanzim, to take care, to arrange, to organize. That is the meaning of tanzim. Okay, tanzim is to organize. Tanzim is to arrange. So here, this is a suitable word. To organize, to make it, okay, to make it flow smoothly and so on. So this is the suitable word, tanziman li al-murur. Okay, tanziman li al-murur. Now, tanziman. Number 4 is tanziman. Now, wa al-jumlatul akhira, uhibbu ummi. I love my mother li fadliha, for her, apa ni? Fadli is like good deeds, kindness, that is the meaning of fadli. Khair, her goodness, fadlun. And there are many possible meanings of the word fadlun. We translate it as her kindness. So I love my mother. What about her kindness? There are two possible answers for this particular sentence.
Yang the ihtaraman and takdiran can be used in for this one.
Try this. Uhibbu ummi ihtiraman li fadliha. Yes, it can be. Yes, you can use ihtiraman because you are respecting her kindness. Takdiran, you are appreciating her kindness. Yes, this is also correct. Another word, talaban, you are looking for her kindness. This can be correct as well. Uhibbu ummi, because I'm seeking for her kindness. Okay, but takdir is the best answer in this sentence. Okay, even though these two can be used as well, but takdir is the best answer in terms of the meaning. Okay, so this is the at-tadrib at-thani al-maf'ul ajli. And before we go to at-tadrib al-thalis, we want to see the fi'l. we have not seen the fi'l of these words. In case you want to know what are the fi'l. Okay, for example, the first word, talaba, you can use the fi'l talaba. The fi'l is talaba, and the mudari is yatlubu. That is the fi'l. The masdar is talab. Talaba yatlubu, searching for or seeking for. Ihtarama, ihtiram, the masdar fi'l is ihtarama. Ihtarama, and the mudari is yahtarimu. Yahtarimu, respect. Yahtarimu. Ta'atan, you can use the word, you can use ta'a, or normally people will say ata'a. Instead of ta'a, we say ata'a. Ata'a, obey, and the mudari is yuti'ullah. Yuti'ullah. You say obeying Allah, obey. Tanziman, the fi'l is nazama. Nazama, to organize, to arrange, nazama, and the mudari is yunazimu. Yunazimu, to arrange or to organize. And finally, the word takdiran. Can you guess what is the fi'l? Find the masdar, find the wazan of the masdar, takdir, taf'il. So what is the fi'l? If the masdar is taf'il, the fi'l is
Fa'ala
fa'ala. Yes, good. Fa'ala. So the fi'l is
qaddara.
qaddara. Good. Okay, yes, the fi'l is qaddara. So the fi'l is qaddara, fi'l madi, and the mudari is yuqaddiru. Qaddara, yuqaddiru. Okay, so it is good if you have, I always mention this, it is good if you can have the list. Okay, make your own list of fi'l madin, fi'l mudari, followed by the masdar. Okay, for the words that you have studied, because it will make things easier when it comes to using maf'ul bihi, maf'ul mutlaq, maf'ul li'ajli, okay, and so on. Now, Jim, okay. Jim, ajib anil as'ilatil atiyati. Answer the following as'ila. Mustakhdiman, using maf'ul li'ajli. They want you to answer, but you must use maf'ul li'ajli. Don't use other methods of answering the question. You have limaza, limaza. Of course, you can answer li'anna. You can use li. But here we don't want to use li'anna. We do not want to use li. Instead, we want to use a masdar and make it maf'ul li'ajli. So this is to make use of whatever that we have learned so far. Okay. Now, so please, I give you time. Okay, please come up with sentences for each of these as'ilah, soal. Soalul awal, limaza tadfa'u zakah? Why do you pay the zakah? Why do you pay the zakah? So you can think of the answer in the using a fi'l first. Why? Or because why? Because I want to obey Allah, for example. Because okay, so you think of a verb, and then change it to a masdar and put it in the sentence. Then you will have a correct maf'ul li'ajli. Number 2, limaza tusa'idul walidaini? Why do you help tusa'idul walidaini, your parents? Limaza tusa'idul walidaini? Why do you help your parents? You find another verb to answer that. Because of so and so. Find the fi'l and change to a masdar. Limaza tadrusul lughatal arabiyya? Why do you learn اللغة العربية. Again, find a fi'l, change to a masdar. لماذا تتصدق على الفقراء? Why do you give charity to the فقراء, to the poor? وخمسة, لماذا تمارس الرياضة? Why do you practice exercise? Why do you do exercise? رياضة. Okay, so try. Find out the answer for each of these. You can use all the maf'ul li'ajli that we have learned, or you can find your own maf'ul li'ajli.
Ustaz,
Yeah.
so like you can start out the sentences, right? Let's say for the first one, right? So you start off like tadfa'u az-zakat. The example that I have with me is tadfa'u az-zakat wajiban fil Islam.
Okay. First, you don't use the same tadfa'u. Why? Because tadfa'u is you. So of course you have to change to ana.
Adfa'u.
Adfa'u. Okay, that is the first step. Okay, you don't say limaza tusa'idu, you answer tusa'idu. No, you have to change to ana. Ana usa'idu. Ana adrusu. Ana atasaddaqu. Ana umarisu. Because he is asking why do you do that? So you say ana. Ana do so and so. And number two, okay, for example, the first one, tadfa'u zakah li wajiban. You want to say wajiban, okay. And then think of the fi'l. What is the fi'l for the word wajib? And then is it suitable? Replace it with the word li. Replace it with the word li. So the maf'ul bi, the maf'ul li ajli is actually, you can think in the form of a fi'l. And then let's see whether it is in the fi'l. Normally it is using fi'l mudari, and then you add li in front of it. So find this pattern. Find li, I do this because of so and so in the form of a fi'l, and then only you change it in the form of masdar. Then it becomes the maf'ul li'ajli. So if you just now you say adfa'u zakata, what was the word? Wajiban.
Yes.
Wajiban.
Wajiban fil Islam.
Wajiban fil Islam. What do you want to say here?
I pay the zakat because it's wajib in Islam.
Okay, because it is wajib. You want to say because it is wajib. Okay. Can you find the fi'l mudari for this word? And let us check whether it is correct or not.
You
Adfa'u zakah, because the answer is normally because I pay zakat because not because it is, not because of that zakat. No. Here, this part must be referring to the same person. You do this because of what? Of course, you don't say I do it because I am wajib. No. Okay. So the word wajib fil Islam here cannot be the maf'ul li ajli, because it does not explain why did you do that, because I what. Okay. So wajiban fil Islam here is not. If you want to use wajiban fil Islam, you can answer using li'anna, for example. Li'annaha. Li'annaha wajibah. Then the sentence is correct. But you are not using maf'ul li'ajli. Okay, so you can use the sentence wajibah, but use li'annaha. But it is not maf'ul li'ajli. So now we want to use maf'ul li'ajli. Find a fi'l. Okay, as we mentioned here, try to look for a fi'l. You want to do this because you want to another fi'l, because of the other fi'l. Okay, so for this one, it's not suitable. Okay, so everybody please think of the answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do any one for any of these. Okay, and then just give me the answer. I will check. Yes, please try. Those who already have sentences, you can just say it out loud. Any sentence? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Any sentence? Anyone?
Kalau Ustaz, if the word is that we use is ta'ah, kan, right? Like adfa'u az-zakah, ta'at Allah.
Ta'at Allah. Okay, let us write the sentence. Adfa'u az-zakah. You want to say because you are obeying Allah, right? So, yes, you say ta'ah. Yes, correct. This is a suitable maf'ul li'ajli ta'atan, but you need to add harful jar. You don't say ta'at Allah. You need to have one harful jar before the word Allah.
Minallah.
Minallah, ta'a minallah. No, they don't say ta'a minallah. Khawf minallah, yes, but not ta'a minallah. They will say ta'a lillah.
Lillah.
Lillah. Ta'atan lillah. So this is a phrase. Okay, this is a phrase. Okay, I cannot explain why li, why not min, why not other harful jar, because this is the phrase that the Arab will use. Ta'atan lillah. They will say ta'a lillah. Okay, to know what is the correct harful jar, this requires a lot of reading. So when you read, you know, oh, they will use ta'a together with li and not min or ala and so on. Okay, good. Ta'atan lillah. This is a good answer. Ta'an lillah. Adfa'u zakat. Ta'atan lillah. Adfa'u zakat. Ta'atan lillah. Okay. Anyone? Anyone else? If you have the same answer, or if you have other answers, you can also mention the answer, the sentence. Anyone else? Hakim, do you have a sentence?
Ustaz,
Yeah.
for the
For the
third one,
third one, okay. For the third one,
adrusu al-lughata al-arabiyyah hubban al-ilm.
hubban al-ilm. Okay. Adrusu al-lughat al-arabiyyah. Adrusu al-lughat al-arabiyyah. Hubban. You want to say because you are loving it, right? Hubban. Okay, yes. Hubban can be maf'ul li'ajli. Yes. For the sake of loving. Okay, what is the next word?
Al-ilm.
Hubban al-ilm. Hubban al-ilm. Okay. So again, as you have seen in the first example, ta'a, you need to have harful jar between the ta'a, between your maf'ul mutlaq. Normally, maf'ul li'ajli, normally you will use a harful jar in between. So the same goes to this phrase. Hubban, we don't say hubban al-ilm, we need harful jar. We need harful jar. In this case, we use the same harful jar, which is li.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Fiza. So we say hubban lil ilmi. Yes. So I study al-lugha al-arabiyyah for the sake of loving knowledge. Naam, hubban lil ilmi. Or you can also say hubban laha because I love it. Yes, I love lugha arabiyyah. Ha is again referring to lugha arabiyyah. Yes, this is also correct. Naam. Or naam. Naam, sahih. Any other answers? Anyone else? Naam, try. Rina?
Nak tanya.
Ya, Rina.
Lepas maf'ul li'ajali tu mesti kena ada perkataan lain ni.
Lepas maf'ul li'ajli,
Dia macam perkataan maf'ul ajli ni tak boleh last tak boleh duduk kat belakang ayat.
tak boleh. Because you need to have another word to explain this. This is not similar to maf'ul mutlaq. Yesterday's Monday's lesson kan. On maf'ul mutlaq, yes, you can just put that word. One word is enough to convey the meaning of tawkid. But for maf'ul li'ajli, you need to have another word to explain. Otherwise, for example, number 1, you say adfa'un zakata ta'atan. I pay the zakah, I give the zakah because I'm obeying. Obeying what? Obeying whom? So we don't understand the sentence completely. Okay, so they're here because you need to convey the correct meaning. So then you need to have another word. The same goes to number 2. Adrusul lughat al-arabiyyah hubban. Love. Love of what? For the sake of love, for the sake of loving it, for the sake of loving knowledge. So that is why we need to have another word, just to make sure that the meaning is complete. Itu sajalah. Is it okay, Rina? Tengok dalam tadi
Okay.
semuanya all in all of the example you have another word to explain the maf'ul li'ajli. For the sake of what? Because I don't think you can complete the meaning with just one word. So you need to have another word at least. Okay. Okay. Now, al-jumal al-ukhra, other examples, other sentences. Ongko, you have any sentence you want to say? Asikin, you have any sentence? Okay, let us look at number 2. Limaza tusa'idul walidaini? Why do you help your parents or the parents, the two parents? Limaza tusa'id? Why do you help parents, two parents, walidaini? So as I mentioned earlier, the words are limited for maf'ul li'ajli. So you can just reuse whatever word that you have learned just now. We have used the word ta'ah. Okay, you can also use the word ta'ah again. So you see, if you want to use the word ta'ah, how do you answer this jumlah? Limaza tusa'idul walidaini?
Asa itu al-walidain ni.
Asa'idu, okay. Here the word is tusa'idu, so you need to read usa'idu. Okay, continue. Usa'idul walidaini.
Ihtirama.
Ihtiram, okay. You want to use the word ihtiram, good. Ihtiram, because you are respecting, right? You are respect, because you respect. Okay. Ihtiraman. But now, you need to have another word, because it is not enough. You just say ihtiraman. Respecting whom? Ihtiraman.
Li
Li fadli
hum ke?
home. You want to say, you want to use a domir, make sure the domir is correct. This is home. Home is jama, but you are referring to the parents, two parents. Walidaini. So this is two. So when this is two, you don't say home. We say, what is the correct domir? We don't say home. Huma. Yes. So we say li fadli hima. Because of li harful jar, then you need to read with fadli, and the word huma will be affected, so you change to hima. Yes, this is a correct one. Lihtiraman li fadlihima. So ihtiraman li fadlihima. Or you can just say ihtiraman for the sake of respecting them. Ihtiraman lahuma. Because I respect both of them, so that is why I help both of them. Ihtiraman lahuma. Okay. Other than the word ihtiram, any other word that you can use for this jumlah? Obeying them, loving them, appreciating them. So these are all the words that you can use. Loving them. Where is the word loving them? Just now we have learned the word loving them. Do you have the word big love? Yeah, in the example earlier. In the example, first page, we have the word love. Anybody remembers the word love?
Hubban.
Hubban. Yes, you can use the word hubban. So we say usa'idul walidaini hubban. Them lahuma again. So we say hubban lahuma. Okay, so again, just reuse the maf'ul li'ajli that we have learned so far. Number 4, rakam 4. Limaza tatasaddaqu 'alal fuqara? Why do you give charity to the poor? Limaza atasaddaqu okay, limaza atasaddaqu 'ala al-fuqara'i. Okay, why?
Syafaqatan.
Syafaqatan. Apa makna syafaqatan?
Piti.
Pity, because you are pitying them. Syafaqatan. You need another word? Pitying them. You want to say them. Again, use the harful jar. Use this, follow this pattern. Laha, lahuma, lahum. So we say syafaqatan lahum. Yes, because you are referring to the fuqara, to the poor, jamak. Then you use lahum. Naam, sahih. So jumlah sahihah. Atasaddaqu ala al-fuqara'i wa syafaqatan lahum. Because I pity them. So this can be one correct answer. Another answer, because I do that because I obey Allah.
Ta'atan.
But of course here you don't say ta'atan lahum, because here you are not obeying the fuqara, you are obeying
Lillah.
lillah.
Ta'atan.
Ta'atan lillah. Of course here you don't say ta'atan lahum, because the meaning will be different. So now because you are obeying Allah, ta'atan lillah. Okay, so that is another suitable answer for number 4. Wa akhiran, rakam 5. Limaza tumarisu riyadha? Why do you do exercise? Why do you practice exercise? Limaza tumarisu riyadha? So we can answer, we say umarisu riyadha. Okay, what is a suitable maf'ul li'ajli that we can use? Umarisu riyadha.
Kalau Ustaz yang ayat the last one ni, if we use Umari Su'ariyada, syukran alal jism.
Syukran alal
Jism atas badan. Be thankful on your body.
being thankful to your body. Umarisu riyadha, syukran. I don't think the meaning is suitable. Syukran alal.
Syukran an-ni'mah asiyahiyah.
Okay, that could be but that is better. Syukran ala
Ni'mah asiyahiyah.
syukran ala ni'mah. Whose ni'mah? Syukran ala ni'mah. What kind of ni'mah? Maybe we can the ni'mah of health.
Yes, the ni'mah of health.
So ni'mati
Asiyahiyah.
siyahiyah is apa? Siyaha is travel, siyaha. This is suha. Siha. Syukran ala ni'matis. Okay, this is correct because the meaning is suitable. I practice, I do sports or exercise, thanking for the ni'mah of siha. Yes, this can be correct. Umari suriyadha syukran ala siha. Any other answer? Maybe you want to say I exercise because I want to keep healthy. So you want to say you want to keep your health. So I give you the fi'il. The fi'il that you can use is hafaza. Give me the masdar. Hafaza, fi'il mudari is yuhafizu. Then you say yuhafizu ala as-sihah. Why do you do exercise? Because to preserve my health. Okay. So you want to use this, but instead of using a verb, you want to use a masdar. Okay, find the masdar. So follow the pattern. Hafaza, this is fa'ala. What is the masdar for fa'ala? Fa'ala yufa'ilu, and the masdar is
Mufa'alah.
mufa'ala. Good. So now you know the masdar, you know the wazan. What is the masdar for hafaza yuhafizu then?
Muhafazah.
Muhafaza. Good. So that is your masdar that you can use. Muhafaza. Muhafazatan. So the sentence will be Umarisu riyada. Why? Umarisu riyada. Muhafazatan ala as-sihha. Okay, so this is another answer that you can use to answer the question number 5. Limadha tumarisu ar-riyada. Okay. Alright. So hadha huwa darsuna anil maf'ul li ajli. So do you understand now what is the function of maf'ul li ajli?
Yes.
Okay, so the function, and how do you find maf'ul li ajli? That can be a bit difficult because you need to know the masdar. You need to find a suitable fi'l. But as I've mentioned, normally you use the word that you have then. Ta'a, hubban. Okay, so it is good if you can memorize all these words. So next time, in case they ask you to write or you, if you want to write other sentences using maf'ul mutlaq, you know what words you can use. Okay. So any question before we end our session? No question? All right. So if there is no question, okay. So with regard to our presentation, so please follow the list that I have given you earlier, right? So we will start. When do we start our next presentation? Is it Friday? We still haven't finished our first round of presentation. So whose turn? Yeah, whose turn is next?
Sepatutnya saya dengan Saleha. Jumaat ni.
This morning? Ya ke? Bukannya
Saleha, Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not this one.
So
Yeah.
Asyikian dan Saleha. So you will
Yep.
do topic of Omar Abdul Aziz on Friday. And another group, Anis, Rina and Farzana next week. Bila?
Next Monday.
Monday. Okay, so okay, right. Okay, so thank you everybody for attending the session. So nahtatim ad-darsa bi tasbih kafara wa surah al-asr. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wal asri insana lafi khusr illa allazina amanu wa amilus salihat wa tawassaw bil haqq wa tawassaw bis sabr. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and see you again, inshallah.